Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mr. Lights Out. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys like content like this, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe and press that like button. That way, YouTube will send this video out to more people. Come on, guys, it's free. Hey, what's up, guys? We got the Baker Hall video tonight. The haunted Baker Hall, made by U.S. taxpayers' money in 1929. If you guys like stuff like this, some scary stuff, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget my playlist. It should be up top anytime during the video. Okay, guys. Now, this is the Baker Hall, 1929 built. This is back when the Philippines was still a colony. Eventually, in 1935, became a commonwealth between the US and the Philippines. And then on to independence in 1946 after World War II. So this is a really old building, and it's still being used until this day as a gymnasium, sports center. Parties happen here. I actually had every party I had in high school here. Acquaintance parties, farewell parties. It's a real cool hall, but it's haunted during the night. Scary. Now, since it was built pre-war, actually this whole area became an internment camp for a lot of prisoners of war. I think there was like 2,800 American POWs interned here during 1941 until 44. And actually, there was a big rescue here of Americans and Filipino troops towards the end of the war that made the books. Really, it was a big rescue here. But during that time, when the Japanese were here, they were in charge, of course, and there was a lot of things that happens here. There's actually supposedly, they say there's a dungeon underneath this building that nobody knows about. My friend actually went down there and he found it. This was during high school time. It's crazy. Now it's all locked up and had concrete all over, so you can't get down there. And after the war, there was a lot of things that happened here during the night. Number one, there were sightings of Americans with chains and balls marching around this area. That's crazy. I've talked to a lot of witnesses about this, and they swear up and down that they've seen it. Crazy. The WIC was here, or the WIP, Women in Progress. Actually, it's American Female Nurse Corps that was here, and there's a lot of apparitions of these here. Lots. Certified haunted. And another thing is Japanese Imperial Army platoons still march here at night. I've talked to a couple of witnesses also that say that they swear up and down that the Japanese are still here. And you got to make way when they march. All in their regala. Must been a haunting. Or it's a repetitive haunting, I think. But they just march around. You just got to get out of the way. That's crazy. Right? And one other sad matter that I have a personal connection with. During a TV presentation in this area about Baker Hall, the TV crew inadvertently caught a video of a shadow man walking from here to from Baker Hall to the barracks. The barracks is just right down there. It's the Department of Military Science and Training, and they have actual video of it. And I saw that video, watching TV and just looking at that apparition, or it was actually a black silhouette of a young man walking from here, crossing the road, and going into the old barracks. And I know that guy. I knew that guy. His name was Zaldi, because I remember seeing him all the time, and when I was here in college, and because I was a cadet officer in college here, and I used to see him. He used to live in the barracks because his uncle was friends with the commandant or the armorer back then. So he was just living there because he was a student here in the university, and we didn't pay much attention because we didn't have time. We were cadet officers, but we knew that there was a kid that was our age. We were like 16 years old back then as cadet officers, and we just didn't pay much attention. Just had to say hi, bye, stuff like that to him. He was really quiet. He was only there for like 1 or 2 semesters, and then unfortunately he found out that his parents wanted him to come back home. He was from way down south in Bicol, and they wanted to come home because they wouldn't be able to afford to keep on sending him to college anymore. So he decided to take his own life, which was very unfortunate. All he wanted was to finish his education, but he was being forced to go back home, and he drank some malathion. It's a chemical, and I don't know how he got hold of it, but this is an agricultural college, so it's kind of easy to get chemicals like that. He actually died in my co cadet officer brother's hands because he found him suffocating, and then he passed away. So that was really kind of sad, really sad. But I knew when I saw the video on TV that was him. It's a perfect silhouette, and that was his route, walking back to the barracks all the time. And the regular cadet officers like us would always be running the barrack. We were not allowed to walk. We were only allowed to march in formation or run at a double time. So he wasn't the cadets officer, so he was one of the few that would just walk around him. It was a perfect silhouette of how I remember him. And may he rest in peace. God bless him.
Ang nakapagtataka dito, bukod sa 10 oras na ng gabi ang ginawang reenactment upang makasigurong walang ibang tao sa paligid ng Baker Hall, ay itim pa rin ang kulay ng nilalang sa kabila ng ilaw na tumatama dito. At ito rin ang sinasabing nakikita ng mga taong nakapanayam ng MGB.
So those are the things. I usually go metal detecting in the surrounding area of the barracks because historical. I usually find a lot of stuff, mostly old silver coins. Mostly still have the U.S. seal on it because since this was a colony and Commonwealth, there's actually U.S. United States of American pesos, centavos, which were made in San Francisco and made in Philadelphia, and also made in the Mint of Manila, still under U.S. rule back then. And they're silver, so I do find a lot of stuff around here. They're kind of shallow too, maybe like 2 inches most of the times. It's easy to find stuff here like this. But I've been doing it for a long time and think I'm emptying the place out. So those are the major hauntings here. The American POWs, the female core, the Japanese, and a couple of civilian friends. Uh, People that used to work here that I know, they, I'd say they still keep the area nice. The former armorer, the former guard, you know. So I'm happy that they're here, but I think they should all move on. I still feel them when I come over here. You know, they should all move on, you know, to a better place. Right, guys? Would you guys agree? Okay, check out my playlist, guys. Okay, and I appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, subscribe. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Thanks.